Come on, come on. I'm not gonna get carried away and say what a result, but we know Spurs are struggling, but still great to get one over in your rival. Still great to lay a wee marker down and just say, here, listen, chill out. You can give us a lot of stick, but remember who the fuck you are, little bro. Oh, wonderful stuff. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Yeah, I've heard a lot of Spurs fans in the past couple of days saying, "Oh yeah, I fancy us here." Obviously, new manager, fucking Arsenal are on a bit of a wobble. We can get something from this game. We can get a draw. We might even go on and beat Arsenal the way they're playing. Fucking pipe down, sit down, remember your place. Oh, what a feeling. Now it changes nothing. Like, don't get me wrong. I said after the Wolves result that I expect a response. I expect 3 points today. A draw isn't good enough. And that was 3 points and then some. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Just gives us that wee bit of room against Man City again, albeit they have a game in hand. But 5 points clear. Like just enjoy today. We can worry about the ramifications sooner down the line, but just enjoy today. Enjoy putting Spurs back in their box for another year. But yeah, they're in a world of fucking panic at the minute. Serious, serious danger now. But yeah, fucking swings and roundabouts. Look at us on the other end. Extending our gap at the top of the league again. For now at least. Now the game kicked off, and you could tell straight away Arsenal were up for it. Every single player. It was the perfect response, I thought, to dropping points. They were very aggressive, very physical, getting in Spurs' faces. Those opening 5 minutes there. If they lost the ball, they were winning it back. Um, Within a matter of seconds. It was really, really good to see, and there was a few early chances in that regard as well. I think Victor Gyökeres, he was fucking excellent today, by the way. In my opinion, his best performance in an Arsenal shirt. Cuts in, creates a chance for himself, and flashes it just wide. It's unlucky. Then I think Saliba, from a pretty weak header from a corner, to be fair, he probably should have done better, in my opinion. But we were looking good. We were looking good, and then given that they're probably going to be a championship outfit next season in Spurs' stadium, there's clearly no signal in it because the game was stopped after 5 minutes, fucking bizarrely, um, because there was no communication between the linesman and the ref, and they had to cut the game off for a good 6 or 7 minutes because of it. It was ridiculous. Um, it's not often. Well, I agree with Gary Neville. Well, he said it's a disgrace and it's embarrassing, and like if they're struggling to communicate for the linesman, all they have to do is just put his flag up. Like it sounds really obvious, but yeah, it was a lot of time wasted. That was obviously added on in the end of the half, but that was a hard watch. I think in the North London derby, I'm a massive fixture in the Premier League, and this is what you're getting 5 minutes and the whole thing coming to a stop. Oh, it was awful, and it gave the players a chance to warm up again. It was almost resetting, but it was almost normal service resuming there for Arsenal. They were still on top when the game kicked off again. They were still the team that was on the ascendancy, creating all the chances. But there were still a few warning signs, though. There were still a few defensive errors. I think Saliba made one. I know Timber. He's actually been a bit shaky recently. I'll be honest, but he gives a really simple pass away. It was so frustrating. Then suddenly Spurs are in, he just brings him down and gets an early booking, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ. So like there was still warning signs of games where points were dropped in recently where you could see it could come back to bite us again. But Arsenal did take the lead, deservedly so on the half-hour mark. Bukayo Saka, probably a bit fortunate. He takes on Sarr. It bounces off Sarr's leg and just bounces back into Saka's path, and he is very fortunate in that regard. But he just crosses it in, and then as he takes a touch, comes up in the air, and it's falling nicely for him just to slot it in and put Arsenal 1-0 up. Eberici, is he just loves playing Spurs by the looks of it. What a player! Oh, what a game he had today as well. And from there, you're thinking, right, here we go. Let's fucking pick these bastards to the sword. No. um, 24 seconds after the restart, it's 1-1. Spurs have equalised. Declan Rice, he actually wins the ball very well. He intercepts very well, and then he just tries to take someone on. He tries to take fucking Kouamouani on, gets intercepted. Kouamouani cuts in and equalizes 24 seconds after we scored. Like that's just fucking unacceptable. Um, but yeah, the Sky Sports replay done Declan Rice so dirty as well because he was giving it all this here like fucking lock in, fucking keep your concentration, don't lose focus, and then it, it's just funny how football works. It was him a matter of seconds later making a colossal error to let Spurs back into the game. Um, and my first thought, the first thing it reminded me of when they showed you that was Steven Gerrard slip. This does not slip now, and then against Chelsea he slips, and Liverpool end up not winning the league. That was very reminiscent of that, and I was getting a bit fearful because of it. But thankfully it didn't cost us in the end. But yeah, Declan Rice, I watched his interview with Sky Sports earlier in the week talking about the game and just talking about like the goals that we have been conceding recently, and particularly against Wolves as well, where he said that it was sickening to drop points there, and he actually said a lot of the goals that we have conceded or have been self-inflicted. Yeah, and as I say, it's just funny how football works. He was on the receiving end of a self-inflicted goal for us as well then. But yeah, even then, I still thought like Arsenal were on top. They couldn't get a goal before half time. And I think I don't want to say Spurs would have went down at half time to happy with the two teams because they were still getting played off the park. I think Arteta still would have been relatively happy even though we gave up a really stupid goal. But yeah, what could be done? We were going in level. There was 45 minutes to turn around. And then the second half kicks off and Xavi Simons um, has the first chance of the half. He fucking hits it straight on target from my side of the box and Ride as well to catch it. And yet in the fucking minute and a half into the second half, Arsenal were 2-1 up again. Victor Gyökeres, my guy. He's got a lot of stick this season, and rightfully so in certain areas. But what a finish it was! Saka gets dispossessed. The ball comes to Timber. Timber just blasts the ball into the dangerous area. Gyökeres touches it outside the box. Bang! One touch, sets himself. Bang! Vicario no chance, and we're 2-1 up. And at this stage, I'm thinking, right, at least go about 30 seconds without conceding this time, and I'm happy to report we did. we, we were fine. Um, in fairness, Spurs did put the ball in the back of the net, which was ruled out for a foul about 10 minutes later. Um, it was crossed in and it was Kouamouani again, but he puts both his hands on Gabriel, pushes him forward, and then knocks it in. Um, I'm doing a head there. He actually kicked it in with his foot. That's just me being stupid. But it pushes Gabriel, gets the ball, knocks it in. Um, but yeah, and the whistle was blown for a foul straight away. Now it was soft. Like Gabriel, as soon as he feels the contact, he's like a fish just flopping. He's such a shit house man. But yeah, yeah. For me, it was soft. I know if Arsenal had scored that goal, in all honesty, I'd have been fuming if it was disallowed. But again, the rules are the rules. It was never going to get overturned. So yeah, it was a warning sign at the very least. But on the 61st minute, Eberechi again just gives us that wee bit of breathing room. He goes on the attack. He plays a lovely pass to Gyökeres. We deft touch back in them. As he actually plays Saka through, and you're thinking Saka's going to put it away here. Um, Vicario comes out and there's a whole big mix-up. It bounces off Polina's leg, I believe it was, and straight on the path of Eze, who had no chance of missing it, puts it in the back of the net, 3-1 up. And from there you're thinking, right, we have thrown away a two-goal lead recently, but surely this is not happening now. This is us. Surely we're home and dry. And the game did pan out that way. We were very confident. We were very good on our play today. It was one of the better performances we've had all year, to be honest, if not the best performance we had all year. Um, but yeah, it wouldn't be Arsenal without a wee bit of nerves, obviously. Richarlison comes on. We know he loves a goal against Arsenal. And I'm trying to think who it was that crossed it into him. Was it Simmons? I can't remember who played it, and the Richarlison, but Richarlison just flicks it through David Raya's legs, and you're thinking, oh God, Raya kind of had a howler against Wolves. Is this going to be another one? But what a save! How his reaction time to get down low and clear it off the line with his hand and just keep us with that two-goal advantage. Oh, like It's actually priceless, that save. It was absolutely unbelievable. And then Eze comes off, probably by Hurst. I was kind of, I can get why they done it. Obviously, give out Odegaard minutes. Like I'm not going to argue about it. But from a selfish fan standpoint, I wanted to see if Eze could get another hat trick, like he did in the home fixture. But it can settle for 2 goals. And ultimately Odegaard, in injury time, plays a lovely ball into Gyökeres. Gyökeres cuts in, bang, beats the goalkeeper, 4-1. That's all she wrote. In the 94th minute it was of injury time, yeah. So all she wrote, bang, bang, get out of there, goodbye, 4-1 Arsenal. And yeah, wow. The players I want to talk about, especially standouts, is Eze and Gyökeres. Obviously, those two were sensational today, and even Bukayo Saka, like he was involved in the first 3 goals in some shape or form. He was very well back out in his favourite right position today, but Eze, man, like I would imagine being a apologies about that stuff going on outside here at the minute, but yeah, imagine being a Spurs fan, knowing you were on the brink of signing Eze, and then your bitter rivals snatch him in the last minute. He goes and scores a hat trick against you at the Emirates, and then he rocks up to your own place and scores 2, and he's giving it all this here, and he's celebrating, he's going mental. That's like a kick to the teeth. Oh, it's just injected into my veins. Um, and obviously Victor Gyökeres. I'm not embarrassed to say this. It came with free shirt printing, so I was going to get it back in August. The man in the back of my shirt, Victor Gyökeres. I've just knocked the pillow off my seat. I don't care. I'm too happy. As I say, a lot of stick has been thrown his way, rightly so. But when he's provided the service in these dangerous positions where he's actually in front of goal and able to like just power hose powerhouse the defender and just fucking blast it in the back of the net. He's actually a really deadly striker. We've just not got him in those positions often enough. But today it was probably his best performance in an Arsenal shirt, comfortably. I know he scored braces against the likes of Leeds, against Atletico Madrid, but his all round play today was exceptional, and you could sense it from early on that he smelled blood, and you could sense that from the whole Arsenal team. So listen, we take it, we go, we restore a 5 point lead. And for now, we can breathe a little easy. We can sleep a little bit easy. We can enjoy today. I'll be drinking out of a mug tonight, not a bottle. Um, but yeah, it doesn't get any easier. Next up's Chelsea at the weekend, so roll on that fixture. I'm a lot more excited for it now than what I was when I woke up this morning. It's starting to get dicey, this title race. I'm looking forward to it, but as I say, just today, fuck it. North London is red. Who gives a shit? You know what? Ah, Tudor is Tudor. Tudor is Tudor. Get it right around you. Ah, here we go. Fucking enjoy the rest of your night, folks. Come on, you fucking gunners. Goodbye.